Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
I'm Marcella.
And today, we need to talk about the possibility of a Teen Wolf reboot.
Yep, so we were in work this morning,
yes.
And Jacqueline was on her phone and she sees on Twitter that this is going around, that there's a possibility of a Teen Wolf reboot. Now this would be done apparently with all new characters, a new cast. And yeah, we just want to share how we feel about that. If you haven't heard about this, basically it's in the very, very early stages. So there is a possibility that this cannot happen. There's a possibility it can happen in a few years. They don't know. This isn't set in stone, so we're just telling you that right now. We're not gonna spread rumors saying this is confirmed.
No.
It's not confirmed. But basically in the article, it just kind of, they don't really know much about it. It's just the possibility of a Teen Wolf reboot with new characters. And it says that there's a possibility that a character can return. I don't know if that's Posey or if that's somebody else. I don't know. It mentioned something in the article about it continuing in podcast form. I'm not sure if that's confirmed or if that's one way that they're trying to keep it alive. I know that they're trying to keep the franchise of Teen Wolf alive because it is...
They have an audience.
They have
honestly.
an audience.
Guys, like, if you like this idea, whether you like this idea or not, you know if next year they're gonna have a reboot of Teen Wolf, you know we're gonna tune in.
We're all gonna tune in at least for the first episode because we're gonna be curious. But deep down, I don't think any of us want
it. No, I don't think I think all of us can agree that we need the original cast, and that's where we prefer to be. If they're gonna continue it on, like, I would like to see Scott as an actual adult wolf. That would be cool.
Yeah,
something like that. I'd like to see Stydia's life maybe, but that's not gonna happen. But I would like to see it. You know, there's a lot of different ways that they can go about this. We do have new characters going into 6B. We also have the situation with Liam and his pack, like Mason and all of them. So there are ways that they could go about doing it and introducing it in 6B and going forward. I mean,
yeah, I'm not too crazy about this, guys. I know that on Twitter we asked what your opinions were, if you follow us on Twitter, and a lot of you said that you didn't want it. And yeah, that's pretty much where we stand too. I don't really care. I think that if they did it where Liam takes over,
that might
and they try to do a season or two with Liam and his like last years in high school, they could do it with Liam, and like maybe the guest star that's coming back occasionally would be Tyler Posey.
Posey would really
that would be interesting if they did it with Liam. I don't know if I would watch it every week, honestly. I don't really care that. I mean, I like Liam, but like I don't know.
It's not going to be the same, honestly.
Plus, it's going to be kind of like the same kind of storyline. I'm not sure how they could keep it fresh. It seemed like in the article it said, I think, new setting, so I'm not sure if it would be in Beacon Hills. It might not be. But then how would it be a reboot? You know what I mean? I think maybe we're going to see, like, wolves in a different part of the world. I'm not sure, but if they're going to keep it as, like, a Teen Wolf type, like, reboot.
That would be interesting if they show us a different set of wolves and maybe incorporate characters that we already know, like Liam. That might be interesting. The way that I
think they should do it, if they're gonna do some kind of reboot, I want to see our characters that we have now, their children.
Yeah, I want to see
Tyler. Like, I want to see Scott's son, or like Styles and Lydia's daughter, like something, you know, something
where
like
we
that, where we could still see the parents, but I'm not sure if that would work. I mean, maybe in a couple years if like they're not doing anything. I don't think this is like they're trying to do it immediately, but I don't know.
I feel like out of all of the cast, I think Tyler Posey would be the one primarily involved in it because
he is the Teen Wolf.
He is the Teen Wolf, and he is so attached to the show. Not saying that that all the other cast is not attached to the show, because they are, but Tyler Posey, I think that the show is
very special to his heart. Very special. He's the main character in the show. I think that he would be the one that's most willing to keep go around back and make appearances,
because he said that at conventions. He said that he would do Teen Wolf forever if he could, you know? I mean, it all depends also on their schedules, because now that they don't have Teen Wolf with them, they could be doing other things. They could get movie roles. They could go on another show. You know, I think that this is MTV's way of trying to keep the momentum alive.
Yeah, because Teen Wolf has a lot of very popular show on MTV, guys. Like, Teen Wolf has been a phenomenon, and I don't think they're ready to let it go, but this is definitely not the last we heard of this. I think I could definitely see in the next like couple years, if not sooner, them trying to do some kind of spin-off. I'm not sure if it'll be successful, because I feel like in a couple of years by then, we're all gonna kind of like moved on, and I don't think that you're gonna get the same audience when we're all older.
But if they do it earlier, like next fall, if they have something in the works that they're not really saying, you know we're all tuning in for that first episode because we're so curious.
I want them to wait. If they're gonna do it, I want them to wait a couple years and maybe they can get more people to return, like to make little guest appearances. Like, I know Dylan's obviously very busy. I don't expect him to show up eventually, like at all. But
you never know. You never know. I would like maybe a reunion show, like a reunion episode that they could do, like
like we want. See, like what we want is what we're not gonna get. So that's why we don't really care. We're not really like that excited about this because we're not gonna get what we want.
No. A lot of reasons why Teen Wolf is so popular is because of the cast and the characters.
Exactly.
So the plot is good, but if the plot is the only thing that they have to hold on to, I'm not so sure how long the show would even last, like a reboot.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it would be a lot of the same kind of storylines.
Yeah, the same elements.
Yeah, a lot of the same. It would be repeating, like... I'm not sure how much you could show of like the same kind of storyline of a Teen Wolf. I want to see Scott and Styles and Lydia's life after Beacon Hills. Like they could set it in like 10 years later or something. And I want to see like how Scott deals with it.
I want to see the college journey. Yeah. I want to see them in college, and
we just want fan fiction.
Yeah, basically.
We're not gonna get.
Exactly. But even if, you know, if Scott does stay a wolf, like, why not keep going? Maybe he won't stay a wolf, and maybe this is gonna be him stepping away. I think only time will tell. If you want to reboot, let us know. And what would your reboot incorporate? Would it incorporate Stydia? It would incorporate Stydia, right?
And Scott and Malia.
Yeah, all the couples. Like, let's see a day in the life.
Let's have that group date.
Yeah, yes, please, a double date.
Oh yeah, let us know what you thought down below and give this video a thumbs up. When Teen Wolf returns on July 30th, we will be doing reactions weekly. So that's going to be very, very exciting. So please subscribe for that. We're so excited. We can't wait.
Yeah, and tomorrow the trailer will be dropping. The new San Diego Comic-Con, they're going to be releasing some footage.
Yeah, so
we will definitely be
follow us on our Twitter because we will be posting on there like our thoughts, and we will be doing a reaction to that. So yeah, if you turn on notifications on here so that you're aware when that drops, our trailer reaction.
Yeah, that, and then we will do a prediction video as well. We really want to do that. I think we're waiting for San Diego, the panel, and to get more little tidbits of information of 6B before we put out a prediction video for you guys. All those updates could be found on our Twitter. We are at City of the Fields, and that's also our Snapchat.
Yep, and we'll probably be updating on there too. So
yeah,
definitely check out that.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye!